Hello everyone, I am Olivia with oraclebyolivia.com, and I am here with your weekly guidance for the week of December 14th through December 20th of 2020. So at the beginning you got to see a little picture of the cards, and so you have to pick which pile of cards you want to listen to. You can pick more than one. That's totally fine to pick more than one. So let's first call in a bubble of protection. So we're going to call in all the beings of love and light and the direction of the north and the element of earth. And we're going to ask that they surround us with their divine white light and divine love and protection. And then we're going to call in the direction of the east and the element of air and all the beings of love and light of the east. And we're going to ask that they surround us with their divine white light and divine love, guidance, and protection. And we're going to call in all the beings, we're going to call in the direction of the south and all the beings of love and light of the south. And we're going to ask that they, and the element of fire, and that they come in and surround us with their divine white light and divine love and protection. And then we're going to call in all the beings of the west and the element of water and the beings of love and light, and they ask that they surround us with their divine white light, divine love, and divine guidance. And then we ask that we call in the beings that protect us from below and the beings that protect us from above, and we ask that we be fully surrounded and protected above, below, and around our body and energy field for as far as it extends, and that we each are encased in a bubble of protection, in a individual bubble of protection, and that anybody who watches this in any time, space, or dimension will be surrounded in a bubble of protection and be protected and grounded. I also ask that these beings help myself and others who are watching to get grounded and grounded into Mother Earth. So let's take a deep breath. And we can see roots coming from the bottoms of our feet, growing down, deep down, 6 to 12 feet deep down into Mother Earth, and connecting to the Earth Star Chakra of New Earth, of the 5th dimensional Earth. And we connect to this and we get grounded. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank all the beings for being here. Okay, so let me see here. So if you picked, so I'm going to try to give you a close-up. This is pile 1, so this is the card for pile 1. And then this is the card for pile 2. And then these are the cards and the card for pile 3. Okay, so, what else did I want to mention? Oh, watch for my video. I'm going to do a general read video for the 1221 portal, and I'm going to make a sound healing for the 1221 portal. I am also going to be making my zodiac readings, which will come out later next week, and that is like what energies your zodiac sign, whether you watch for your sun, rising, or moon sign, and what energies you're working with during Capricorn season, because the sun switches from Sagittarius into Capricorn on December 21st. So a lot is going on, so be on the lookout. I'm going to try to link all that stuff as they come in the video below in the descriptions. The zodiac video probably won't be up until later next week, but the sound healing I'm going to try to get in there sooner than later, and the general reading. So just watch my channel for that. If you actually subscribe to my channel, or if you subscribe and hit the little bell, then you'll always be notified of new videos when they come out. So, all right, let's get started. First, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching, and I thank you for receiving these messages. All right, so let's get started. Hello, group one. So if this is the pile of cards you picked, then these are your messages. So let's see here. So this card, this is the first card that was laid on top of group one. And these are from my Chakra deck. Let's see here. These cards, the Chakra love cards. And we got root chakra and the stone of garnet. So if you picked group one, garnet could be helpful for you to work with this week. And it says security, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. So you're really being called to get grounded and to connect with nature. How can you get more connected with nature this week? You can do a simple exercise where you visualize the roots coming out and connecting deep into Mother Earth. You can, of course, go outside and walk amongst nature, walk through the woods or the trees, go sit by a beach. I have no idea where you live in the world. Where I'm at, we just got about, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches of snow. And so, you know, getting outside, even in the snow, it was really sunny yesterday. So I got outside and sat in the sun for about 20 minutes with the snow. It's not really my favorite thing. Anyone who really knows me knows I really dislike snow and cold. So for me to force myself to go outside, I really had to push myself to do that. And that's something I've had to learn over the years to do, is that not to be the hermit. So, okay, so this is really asking you to get grounded and get outside and get connected to nature. Okay, so let's see what cards we have. Let's see if I can pull this table closer to me. Okay. All right. Ooh, this is a cool card. All right, so this is my Beyond Lemuria deck, and the woman who created these, Izzy Ivy, is that her name? Izzy Ivy. She infused light language into all these cards, and light language is something that your DNA recognizes, that your soul recognizes, that your energy recognizes, okay? And even if you don't think that it does anything or means anything, it actually does. At soul level, it does. So this card, this is the back. All the backs look like this. You can screenshot this so you can look at it and absorb all the light language from this card. And then this is luminescence. So you might want to screenshot this card so you can get all the light language from this card as well. So luminescence. Okay, so this card is asking you to shine your light. It's asking you, we see her here, she is, I think she's a mermaid, and she is in the water amongst plant life, and she is connecting with her heart center. She's connecting with her heart center. And so you're being asked to connect with your heart center. You're being asked to work on trying to balance your energies, and you can do that by getting out into nature. And connecting water might be very important to you. So taking a mindful shower, you do this, you get in the shower and you know, set the intention that the water, as you're in the shower, the water is washing away any energetic gunk that doesn't belong to you. And as it washes down the drain, it is transmuted to something for the highest good of all. And And so you could do this. You could visualize washing each of your chakras while you are in the shower. You can just like take your hand at each chakra, and in a clockwise direction, you're just like kind of washing away the energetic gunk that doesn't belong to them. And then so you can do that. You can also take a salt bath. That's another way. So, but this, you know, this is asking you to shine your light. We have all this light coming in, so you want to also integrate that light, and you can do that by visualizing all the light coming in and filling up your whole body, and filling up your heart space, and filling each of your chakras. And you can see just the light coming in to each of your chakras. Okay. Ooh, Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. Okay, so the Black Dragon has come to help you. So this dragon is a dragon you can call in. You can call him and ask him to use his dragon fire to wash away any energetic gunk that doesn't serve your highest good. You can do this in the shower. You could do this while you're out in nature. You can ask this dragon to do the same thing, but do it for Mother Earth. Let's see here. Let's see what the book says about the dragon, because the book has some information in here. These are the Dragon Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Or not Doreen Virtue, excuse me, Diana Cooper. Let's see here. Okay, so I think it's this one. These aren't... The only thing I don't like about this deck is that the way the book is organized, there aren't numbers on the cards, and so you can't just easily, like, you have to look in the index or the contents here and see, like, where to find the card. Okay, so what did I say? How are you all doing anyway? How are you doing since the 12/12 portal? So that is part of, you know, this integration of light. We've been getting all this extra light coming down and extra energy coming down. So how have we been doing this? I know on 12/12, I actually had a bad migraine and had to sleep a big portion of the afternoon and sleep away the migraine, and just a lot of energy coming down. Okay, so this is a 5th dimensional dragon. And he helps to organize and apply ourselves to tasks, however small or large they may be. Black indicates a feminine energy of rest, peace, and calm, which enables the wisdom to come forward. It could not do so if there was too much masculine thrust. So he works with Archangel Gabriel, so you can call in Archangel Gabriel as well as the Black Dragon. So he is telling you to get focused and to get disciplined and to really focus your energy on the things that you're trying to create for yourself. And and it says receiving this card is a true blessing. Oops, sorry. As it indicates, where am I at? Oh, as it indicates your feet are firmly planted on your ascension path, and that you do everything for the highest good of all. This dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world, as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. It is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline, as well with joy and bliss. So you're being congratulated. They are the dragons and the angels. Spirit is all letting you know that if things have seemed really tumultuous in your life, even if it's been for like years, it just feels like you've been like trudging along and just trying your hardest to make things happen for yourself. Like you've passed the test, you have to keep going, and this card says to keep going and to have dedication, and that you know, when we plant that seed and we want to see things grow and manifest, that sometimes they take a long time, even years. And I think in one of my videos I mentioned, you know, some plants, you know, that bear fruit, they take years and years to bear fruit. Like the cacao tree is like 5 to 8 years or 5 to 7 years before it grows cacao. And the mangosteen tree takes like 17 years. And so you had to keep going and keep going with dedication. And now that you've like, part of that is also to show that you are truly, that's truly what you want. And so now that you have proven that to the universe, I think things will manifest for you much quicker. And especially with all this new energy coming in, and with you focusing on things that are not just of your highest good, but the highest good of all, you are being rewarded for that and patted on the back for that. And to keep going, do not give up. Now is not the time to give up or to stop. You have to keep going, okay? All right. Otter spirit, you are never alone. You are never alone. So this card is saying that you are completely surrounded by love. You are completely surrounded by spirit, that you are never alone, and how that even if you've been feeling lonely, you really aren't alone, because spirit is always there. And I find that a really hard message to receive, and a hard message to give too, because I hear that and I feel like, well, I didn't incarnate in this human body to spend my life alone, right? To spend my life without other human beings. Like, it's great to be surrounded by spirit, and I appreciate that, but I also want to be surrounded by, you know, other people. That's only natural as a human. And so I think the more that you stay on your path, and the more you stay dedicated and focused on the ascension and on your spiritual growth, your mental, emotional growth, that you are going to attract more people into your life, so that you don't feel alone, okay? But know that spirit is there. You can always call on spirit. You have the black dragon with you right now. So I pulled some, I pulled a Keepers of the Light card, so we'll see which Keeper of the Light you can call into. Okay, and then I got these Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. These cards are really cool. I just got these cards this month, and these cards are awesome because it didn't come with a book, but that's because each card has a message on the back side, and she teaches you a little bit about Atlantis in each of the cards. So they're really cool. They're called Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. Okay, so you guys got Dolphin. So you got Dolphin, the Otter, and that Luminescence card. This card all has like water energy. So water is going to be really important. That first card was about getting grounded and connecting with nature. And so it might be really important for you to spend some time by the water. Is there woods that you can walk through that has some water near it? Is there a beach you can go to hang out at? All right, so let's read this card. This is the Dolphin card. Dolphins came to Earth from Sirius to teach humans. They are wise ones who also maintain the vibration of the oceans. In Atlantis, they telepathically imparted guidance, technological knowledge, and wisdom as they swam with people. They still do this, at the same time offering us healing and joy and helping to reconnect us to our soul energy. After the fall, the mighty angels of Atlantis took dolphin bodies and became the angel dolphins. They seek people who are pure and dedicated enough to work with them now. Wisdom and joy. This card suggests that you live lightly and wisely, bringing joy, fun, and laughter into your life. You are also guided to develop your healing abilities. Serve your fellow humans and the planet. Serve with wisdom and joy. Awesome. So if you've watched a few of my weekly guidance videos like a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row, there was always a pile of cards that really was calling out for people to be a healer. And so if you ever picked that pile of cards and now you're getting this card, this is another signal to be a healer. And even if you didn't pick any of those piles that had the healing cards, it doesn't matter. This is still a signal for being a healer. It's important for you to be a healer. We need more healers on the planet. We need more people to shine more light into those, the dark shadows of ourselves, so that we can learn to love and accept those and heal those and release them. And so, yes, you are being called to be a healer. If you are ever interested, next year, I have my January, February, and March schedule up for, on my Facebook page, Oracle by Olivia, and I'm going to be teaching Reiki. So if you aren't already Reiki certified and you feel drawn to do this, check out my page and reach out to me, or reach out to whoever you feel drawn to if it's not me, and that's totally fine. But I can help you on your journey, and that's part of my my purpose and my mission and my desires, to help others grow and expand, you know, their spiritual awareness, and to help them on their spiritual path. And I would love to help you. So, but Dolphin, and if you already have, like, I got Reiki attuned 10 years ago, and in 2010, and I didn't really do anything with it for 10 years. Like, I used it, like, personally on myself and my son, and here and there, and I'd use it when I'd go out into nature and things like that. But I didn't really do anything with it where I was like, you know, tried to create a business for myself or really put myself out there publicly. And so I got reattuned this year, and I've learned a lot of extra stuff, and so I get to teach all this extra stuff in my classes. But anyway, my point is that if you are Reiki attuned and you really haven't been using it much, or you have some other healing modality, like, you're being really called to, like, start using that more, and start using it more publicly, and to start putting yourself out there and to use it with others. Okay, so the Keeper of the Light, Kuan Yin. Care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Well, there you go. Offer a helping hand. Be the healer you're meant to be. Okay. See, we've got the lotus flower at the crown there, the lotus flower opening up. You have been working on yourself. You have been working on yourself for a while now. And you have been really focusing on your spiritual growth and evolution. And you are being rewarded and recognized for that. You know, this reading is recognizing you for the efforts that you have put in into yourself, which will ultimately shine your light out to the rest of the world. And, you know, care and compassion, again, oh, this whole card is full of lotus flowers, that all that work that you've done yourself has allowed you to be a brighter light, and so you're shining that light out whether you realize it or not. And again, I feel like this is also asking you to be a healer, to do healing work, whatever that looks like for you. Let's see here. Let's look in the book, because this is Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. So, sorry, I covered that up. He puts a little, like, fun facts in here about each of the... Okay. Kuan Yin is a Buddhist diva, and the goddess of mercy, compassion, and love. Though she's acknowledged in Buddhism and the traditions of China, she goes beyond religion and warms the hearts of all who call on her. She has a strong connection to healing energy. Oh, I knew that. And in particular, Reiki. I was going to say that because of the healing hands. They said healing hands. What did it say? A helping hand. It said a helping hand, and I was going to say, oh, that's connected to Reiki. And here it says right here, particular Reiki. Oh my gosh, isn't that, oh my gosh, it's just perfect. Okay. And encourages people to offer care, forgiveness, and compassion to themselves and others. So you have probably been working on this, and to keep working on it. Like, this whole reading is like, keep going, keep going. You've been doing an amazing job, and we acknowledge the work you've put in. Keep going. And oh, and it says it's about seeing that they come from the same source as you do when it comes to having compassion and forgiveness for others. And that can be really hard, especially when somebody has hurt you and wronged you, you know. And when you have forgiveness and compassion, it doesn't mean that they have to be part of your physical experience anymore. It doesn't mean that they have to be part of your bubble anymore just because you forgive somebody. That doesn't mean you've excused their shitty behavior. When you have that compassion, it's having that understanding of, you know, maybe they just don't have the tools to have compassion for others. Maybe they're stuck in their own darkness, that they're not able to be the best version of themselves at this point. And so then you forgive them, and that really releases you, not only them, but it releases you so that you're no longer putting your energy into a situation that doesn't really serve your highest good. Okay. Okay, group one. Okay, so what do we've got for you? We have got one that you're being asked to be a healer, healing hands. You could do that with Reiki. There's other healings that you can do with your hands, massage, quantum healing. Those are the only things I could think of, and that's just because that's what I'm aware of. I'm sure there's plenty of other things. And to get grounded, and to shine your light. Okay, you're being asked to shine your light. And we've got otter spirit. We've got, she's in the water here. We know otters live in the water. We know we've got dolphins. And this card, this is something I wanted to point out. It said they seek people who are pure and dedicated enough to work with them. So this is telling you that they feel like that you are worthy. They are reminding you that you are worthy, and to remember that you are worthy, and remember that you are someone who comes from your heart, and someone who does have the ability and has in the past been able to find that compassion and understanding and forgiveness for others, and to make sure that you're always doing that for yourself. And I wanted to say with Kuan Yin, to get connected to your high art chakra, which is between your throat and your heart, and around your thymus gland, which I see as a pink heart, pink sparkly heart with gold sparkly trim, and to get connected with that high heart, which is that connection to your self-love, and to have that self-love and compassion for yourself, because you deserve it and you're worthy of it. And you probably spent some time in Atlantis, and you probably spent some time in Lemuria as well if you're watching this. So believe in yourself, keep going on your path, don't give up. You can call in Kuan Yin, you can call in the otter, you can call in your Lemurian ancestry, you can shine that light out, you can call in the Atlantean dolphins to work with you, and you can call in the black dragon from Saturn. And isn't Saturn and Jupiter, that's really cool that this card came up, because Saturn and Jupiter are doing this convergence is it happening on December 21st? But they're getting closer and closer together, and they're going to create that Christmas star. And nature. So like you have all, remember Otter said that you're never alone? Well, here you go. You've got nature that can help you. You've got the black dragon that can help you. You've got the dolphins that want to help you. You've got the Lemurians that can help you. You've got the otters that can help you. And you've got Kuan Yin that can help you, okay? So you are surrounded and loved and worthy, okay? All right. Well, thank you so very much for being here. You have a wonderful week, and be on the lookout for my general read for the 12/21 portal and some sound healing. I'm going to make another sound healing video. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Hello, everyone. If you picked group 2, then these are your messages. And so I'm going to give you a little close-up again, I guess. I'm doing this a little differently. Doing the videos of just my hands, now that I'm doing it this way, I can totally see the benefit of doing it that way. But I don't know, I just feel like I can connect better this way with you guys. So with those of you that are watching, and who knows, I might just like go back and forth and just whatever I feel like doing. So for that week. Okay, so these are your messages for the upcoming week. Know that anytime you listen to this video, even if it's like, even though I say this is for December 14th through December 20th, even if you watch it, 3 weeks from now, that's when you're meant to get the messages. And it's okay that you picked more than one pile of cards if you did. Okay, so let's see what this first card is. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Okay, so we've got roses here. And it says, express your love through your deeds. Okay, express your love through your deeds. Okay, so these are my daily healing cards. These are called Daily Healing by Inna Segal, or Inna Segal, excuse me. Cards for awakening to your best self. Okay, so express your love through your deeds. What does that mean? That means expressing your love through your actions, right? So I'm sure you're watching this, you know that love is not just a word, and love has a frequency, love has a feeling, and in order to create that greater feeling and frequency, you can't just say it, you have to mean it, and you can show that you mean it through your actions. So to take actions, this is about doing an act of random kindness, doing acts of random kindness for the people that you love. And even if you're doing acts of random kindness for strangers, that's a form of love, and that is spreading that love out further and further into the world, and we need more of that. So that's what you're being asked to do this week. And you can do it anytime. You don't have to only do it this week, and don't think you can do one act of random kindness this week and then you should never do it again. Do it as often as you would like. It doesn't have to be monetary. The other day it snowed here, and my son and I, we cleaned off the snow off of 2 of our neighbors' vehicles for them. So that was an act of random kindness that we did. So it can be something like that, paying someone a compliment, like a stranger a compliment, or is there somebody in your home that you live with that you could do something, maybe you have this like family structure and they always do this and you always do that, and that's just the way it is. It has nothing to do with gender roles or anything like that. It's just that's the way it is, and you decide to do one of their jobs that they normally do in the household, things like that. Okay. All right. Ooh. crown chakra. Okay, so these are my Beyond Lemuria cards by Izzy Ivy, and her cards are infused with light language, and light language will activate your DNA. It is something that your DNA recognizes. It is something that your soul recognizes. It is something that your energy recognizes. So even if you look at it and you think, oh, nothing's happening, or it doesn't mean anything to me, know that at soul level, it is going to create a shift for you, and at soul level or at your DNA level, it can awaken things for you. Okay, so this is crown chakra, so I'll show you the back of the card, and you can screenshot this and look at it later. And then we've got crown chakra, and on this one, if you look at the bottom corner, there is a special little light code there, and that one is especially important, but the whole image has light language in it. Okay. All right. So crown chakra, this is talking about opening up your crown chakra opening. We see this lotus flower. We see all of that energy, all of those frequencies coming out of the crown chakra, okay? And so all of these energies are coming out. And your crown chakra is really opening up. This is acknowledging that your crown chakra is opening up. Even if you've been working on this for a long time, you're like, well, I already knew that. Well, this is just confirmation for you. And this is letting you know that it really is opening it up. It is really opening up your connection to the collective consciousness, to the universal consciousness, to higher dimensional frequencies is opening up. We are on this ascension path, and I'm not going to talk a lot about the ascension now. I'm going to create another video about that. But so we are raising our vibration as a collective, and so this is saying that you're gaining more access to higher dimensions, to higher frequencies. This could also mean that not only are you connecting with these higher frequencies, but you're able to work with these higher frequencies, and that you're affecting other people around you in a good way. And by doing these like acts of random kindness, this can really open that up for you too. This can really open up that crown chakra for you too, because you're tapping into that universal energy of love and self-love and healing. And that's going to be really important. Ooh, orange and gold dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to the knowledge of the new golden age. Exactly. We are about to go through, or we are going through a new golden age. We are waking up to a new golden age. Lemuria and Atlantis had their golden age. We're about to have ours. You know, we're working up and building towards that. Carries the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Yes, shine your light out. So that's what I was saying. Like, you affect other people because you're waking up, and these chakras are, this chakra is really opening you up to other energies. You are going to be, let me show you, affect other people around you because you're going to be shining that light out. Okay, let's see what the book says. The dragon cards are the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Let's see here. Orange and gold dragon. These cards are, I love these cards. The only complaint that I have is the way that they're organized, because they're not alphabetical, so you can't look them up easy that way, and they aren't numbered, and so you have to look into the contents to find them. All right. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he is a 7th dimensional dragon. So remember I said you're opening up to higher dimensions? So you've got a 7th dimensional dragon that's come through for you. And so you are opening up and you can connect to these higher dimensions. And so this says, Arcturus is one of the most advanced star systems in the galaxy and a prototype of Earth's future. Awesome. 7th dimensional orange gold dragons from Arcturus come to us when we are ready to become a walking master and to help to usher in the new golden age. See, I told you that card. You're waking up. You're helping others wake up. You're shining that light out. Okay, so when a spiritual army of these dragons moves to a place, they stimulate great evolutionary change in all that they touch. They are flowing into Earth now to help us during the exciting years ahead. It is not by chance that you have incarnated during this extraordinary 20-year period when our planet is undergoing a double-dimensional shift. Earth needs spiritual leaders and light bearers. These dragons are blazing their light towards you, for it holds the vision of our 5th dimensional future. They are inspiring you to do your part for the new golden age on Earth. Receiving this card indicates that it is time to stand in your power and to fulfill your destiny. So, yes, you are waking up to the collective consciousness. You're helping wake up the collective consciousness. You are shining out your light. You are helping others. You can call in this orange golden dragon, and you can call him in to help you on your path, and you can call him in also to cleanse and clear the energies of the collective consciousness. You can help him to cleanse and clear the energies of the earth as well. You can call him in to cleanse and clear the energies of your own aura, okay? Your own energy field, so you can get all that energetic gunk off of you that doesn't belong to you or serve your highest good. And you could just visualize this dragon coming in, and with his dragon fire just washing over you. And you can use whatever color you want, ultraviolet light, any color that you want that you think would be beneficial. Now this dragon is orange golden, so you could just simply visualize that. Okay. All right. Ooh, whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Okay, so the ascension, there is a lot of mystery going on with the ascension. We don't know exactly how it's going to play out. There's a lot of mystery with it. We just have to learn to trust the did I even show you this card? Sorry. We have to trust the process. We have to trust that the ascension is really what is happening, okay? And that can be difficult, a hard pill to swallow, and I totally understand that. And so we have to trust the great mystery, and what we can do is focus on shining our light out, focus on helping others through this, focus on doing our own healing work, focus on being there for each other. I keep trying to spread that message of how we need to be there for each other, because we have been programmed in, especially in this Western modern society, we have been programmed to not help each other and not take care of each other. That, you know, if we need help from somebody else, that we are weak or less than. And that's a bunch of bullshit. And we have to, there is so much programming within the human species that we need to heal. And that's definitely part of it. And because if we study much older cultures and civilizations, and I'm talking those that were here like after Atlantis and Lemuria, like they all work together as a community. They work together as a community to make sure that people had what they needed and that they were taken care of. And what are they called? Egalitarian societies. And not all societies are like this. There are, of course, some societies who had, you know, hierarchies, and even egalitarians have hierarchies within them, but they're usually a little healthier and a little more about the greater good of the whole. And so we need to kind of get back to that egalitarian desire and feeling of wanting to be there and help each other. And so I keep reminding people that we need to be each other. And I know right now we're being told to stay away from each other and to it's like not be there for each other, right? So there's a force that's really trying to push us from being there for each other, to keep pushing us so that we aren't coming together as a collective to rise up. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, because you can be there with other people by getting on the phone and doing a call, doing a video chat, checking in on them, sending them a text message. How are you doing? Are you okay? You know, if you're a healer, you know, and you've got family or friends, you know, maybe you can send them you know, a beam of healing or something like that, like, or send the angels to go be with them. Okay, there are ways we can find ways to come together still, even though they're trying to push us apart. Okay, and so we have to trust this great mystery. This is all part of the process. All the bullshit that we see, that we know is a bunch of, you know, bullshit, or you know, like feeling like, oh, we shouldn't ask for help and things like that. Like, we know this, not some of us know that that's, you know, a bunch of BS, but we have to kind of try to rise above that and find ways around it in a safe way. And we just have to trust the process. Trust the process. And this is also saying that you can call in the energy of the whales. Okay, so you can call in the energies of the whales. The whales are a type of elemental energy, and they bring in, kind of like dolphins, they bring in a lot of great wisdom and protection. Okay, so trust the great mystery. All right, so I really kind of set the intention. A lot of times my piles usually have different numbers of cards, but I really wanted like just like one card of each. Your group got 2 cards of the Atlantis cards, and so I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so we got unicorns, and so I love these cards. These are Atlantis cards, that's what they're called, Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. I love these cards because the backs, this deck doesn't come with a book, because all the information is on the back of the card, and it teaches you a little bit about Atlantis and then gives you like a little spirit message. So unicorns. So the unicorns, if you pick this group, unicorns are surrounding you, and the unicorns want to work with you. The unicorns want to help bring you more joy and love, and to bring joy into your everyday experiences. Okay, so in the golden age of Atlantis, unicorns helped maintain the purity and divine innocence. These 7th dimensional, pure white, 7th dimensional, wasn't that dragon 7th dimensional? 7th dimensional, okay. 7th dimensional, pure white ascended horses radiated light that looked like a spiraling horn from their 3rd eyes. They could direct a beam of pure energy into people. They are returning now to help our planet to ascend, as they touched us with dignity, love, beauty, grace, and healing, and to reconnect us with our soul essence. Purity. If you draw this card, the unicorns wish to connect with you. Find time to be quiet, preferably out in nature. Think about them and allow them to touch you with the qualities of dignity, love, beauty, and grace. They may offer you healing or reconnect you to your soul essence. Remain open to a message from them today. Be prepared for unicorn energy to touch you. Awesome. So the unicorns want to work with you. And so yeah, you can just get quiet. And of course they say being out in nature, because that's where they live. But they could totally come in and be with you right in your home. And so you could just close your eyes and ask the unicorns to come in, and when you see one come in, then and if you don't see things in your 3rd eye, then you can feel, when you feel this, you know, call in the unicorn of love and light, and then you can connect and you can ask them for a message. My joy guide is actually a unicorn. So yeah, so unicorns. All right. All right, Black Mage. The Magi were highly trained shamans, alchemists, and magicians with truly awesome powers. During the Golden Age, they used these skills for the benefit of all and were greatly revered. When the Magi decided to use their power for their own enrichment and ego oh my gosh, I've looked at this word before, and because I've pulled this card one other time. I'm gonna give it a try. Agrandissement. I know I'm not saying it anyway. So when the Magi, let me start over. When the Magi decided to use their power for their own enrichment and ego, the frequency of Atlantis spiraled down. Everything on Earth has a natural cycle. The Golden Age was the pinnacle of light, followed by eons of darkness. Now it is time to rise once more to the higher frequency. Change. This card indicates the end of a cycle. In this plane of duality, situations and relationships inevitably end, making room for different experiences. It is time to watch your ego and purify yourself so that the new can be better than the old. Watch your ego as you prepare for change. All right, so change is coming. Okay, so change is coming. So as we are shining our light out, as you're shining your light out, as you are connecting to higher dimensions, as you're connecting to higher frequencies, as you are raising your vibration, you have to try to keep your ego out of it. And so even though we have these ideas and these feelings of the way we think things are, the way they should be, we shouldn't try to force these ideas onto other people. I mean, why waste our energy trying to convince someone to believe what we believe? Now, of course, we want more and more people to wake up, but you know, if you have an open conversation with them where your ego is out of it and you're allowing them to have their own thoughts and opinions and feelings about a situation without trying to say, you know, well, it's really this way. You could say, well, oh, well, I never really thought about it like that. I kind of think this is what's going on, or this is how things are. And if they get involved with their ego, then you have to try to just try to not get to respond back with your ego and just be like, you know, maybe at that point then you disengage and he's like, okay, you know, I understand, I hear what you're saying, and maybe it's time to change the subject, or, you know, walk away from this situation at that moment. But we can't let our egos get in the way. Like so many of us that believe in this awakening and the ascension and all that kind of stuff, it's really easy to get in our ego and be like, no, it is this way and that's the way it is and this is how it's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. When really that's coming from our ego instead of our heart and compassion and love. And that's going to slow the process down. We can't force people to wake up. So we don't need them to wake up in order for us to ascend. We can, maybe part of their soul's path is to not even ascend. Maybe they aren't choosing to ascend, and that's okay. That is their path, okay? And so we have to trust the great mystery in what is going on. We have to trust this path. We have to trust ourselves. We have to trust what we think and feel and believe for our true self. For ourselves, you know, and yeah, make sure we're not letting our ego get away, because that's super easy as a human being. And if you've had a moment where you did let your ego get in the way, well, that's okay. That's okay. You know, you can apologize for it later. You can use ho'oponopono. You can say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Even it doesn't mean you have to call him up and say that to him, or get together with them and say that to them, but you can think about them and send that kind of energy to them. But you don't have to feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up over it, because then you're going to slow your own process down. You know, it's important to acknowledge when you say, oh, I kind of let my ego get in the way and I shouldn't have done that. And you know, to say you're sorry and send that situation love and then move on. Okay. And learn from it Okay. So then I pulled a Keeper of the Light, and the Keeper of the Light you guys got is Mercury. So open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Mercury, yes. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay. So as someone who is waking up to other dimensions, who is gaining access to other dimensions, who is focused on their ascension process and their spirituality, again, this was kind of like what I just was saying, right? Like when you have a conversation with somebody who isn't quite there yet, or maybe someone who is not going to get there because that's the path they chose, to speak with open communication, but to speak from your heart and to speak with love, understanding, and compassion, and to try not to speak from your ego. Okay. So this Black Mage card tells me that it's possible that in one of the lives that you lived in Atlantis, that you were one of these magi's, that you were one of these magicians and alchemists during the Golden Age, and that's exciting, right? And so come from love and compassion. Do some acts of random kindness. So if you're feeling in a funk at all, for any reason, do an act of random kindness. That can always help you get out of your funk. Have gratitude for what you have. Have gratitude for the things that you want to manifest as if you already have them. You are really being called to connect with the unicorns. You can connect with the whales. You can call in this orange gold dragon. Is it orange gold? Yeah, orange gold dragon. And really work with this your crown chakra and listening to your intuition and your higher self and those higher dimensions. And you can call in Mercury. So I think he is where's my book? Keeper of the Light. I think he is a god. Yeah, the Roman god of messages and communication. Okay. Yes. All right. So you can call in the god of Mercury. So you have lots of people who can help you, lots of beings in the spirit world that can help you, because you got, like I said, the orange golden dragon, the whale, the unicorns, Mercury. Yes. And know that you are magic, and you can use magic for the highest good of all. Okay. And you can really shine out your light and shine out your wisdom to others in a way that is non-threatening. And just respect other people's paths and know that not everyone is on the path of ascension. And that's okay, because that was their choice. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much for being here. You have a wonderful week. Be on the lookout for my sound healing video and the video that I do for a general read for the 1221 portal. And I'm doing a zodiac reading for what energies each zodiac is working with during Capricorn. And so be on the lookout for those. All right. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If this is the pile of cards you picked, then these are your messages. All right, so this is the pile of cards. All right, so these cards are from my Starseed deck. Let me show you. Star Seeds, Wisdom for Spiritual Growth by Nari Anastarsia. Okay. So you got release. Release anything that keeps you from your path or your purest path of authenticity. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. All right. So what can you release? What do you need to let go of that isn't serving your highest good? All right. Let's see if the cards have any indication of what this is. Okay, so these cards are from my Beyond Lemuria deck, and they are by Izzy Ivy, and her cards are infused with light language, and so the light language affects your DNA. It can wake up parts of your DNA that are dormant. It affects you at soul level. It affects your energy. It can wake things up and help you integrate other energies. Okay, so here's this side. You can screenshot this so you can look at this anytime. Okay, and then you've got surrender. All right, surrender. Okay, so the first card we got was release, and then we got surrender. So you have to surrender to releasing things that are no longer serving your highest good. Have structures in your life changed? Have work environments changed in your experience? Like, have you lost a job or started a new job? Have you lost some friends or maybe some family members, like endings of relationships, things like that? Like, it's time to surrender to these things and let these things go because they weren't serving your highest good. Let's see what this book can tell us. This card, 48, let's see here. Reduces to the number 3. So 3 is the number of the Ascended Masters. So the Ascended Masters are teaching you how to surrender and how to release the things that are no longer serving your highest good. So it says trust, letting go of control, free flow, receptivity, yin energy, inner knowing, intuition, synchronistic opportunities, getting out of your own way, the path of least resistance, allowing who you naturally are to flow. Oh, allowing who you naturally are to flow. Well, that makes total sense because the first card said to release and to be focused on your path of true authenticity. So where are you hiding parts of you that, where are you biting your tongue sometimes? Where are you hiding parts of you so that you can fit in, whether it's within a family unit or a family structure or in a relationship of some other kind? It's time to surrender. And to surrender to your potential. Okay. So you got the green dragon, helps you turn into the tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Align. Again, you're being asked to really align with your true self, okay? And so align with your divine essence. Who are you at soul level? Maybe that's part of what you need to be working on, is figuring out who it is who you are at soul level. What is your foundation? Who are you? For the longest time for me, it was just like, oh, I'm a mom. That's what I am. I'm a mom. I'm a single mom, and that's what I am, and that's what I do. And I had to learn to build on that because I was definitely much more than just a single mom. And so I had to really kind of figure out what that was. And it took me a while to figure out what my foundation was, and where I was building myself up from, and what kind of foundation I was going to build for myself. And so maybe you are going through the process of figuring out who you are. Okay, and then you see nature, like it's going to be really important for you to connect with nature. So if you can get outside and meditate outside to help bring you some guidance and insight about helping you to connect with your true essence, so it can bring forth those soul desires, those heart desires, so you can build that solid foundation for yourself. Be spirit, sweet results await. Okay, number 7. This is spiritual number. Spirituality. Okay, sweet results await. So this is letting you know, by connecting with your true divine self, that that you will be rewarded for it. That and this might be confirmation. This might be you've already been working on this. You have been building your solid foundation, and you are going to be rewarded for building that solid foundation. Okay. The B can also be like new opportunities. What has been buzzing in your ear? What new opportunities, what new ideas have been buzzing around in your ear, and that you haven't acted on those? Maybe it's time to act on some of those. Okay. Nice. Sound and music. So these are my Atlantis cards. These are Atlantis cards. They're called Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. And I love these cards. They didn't come with a book because they have the messages right on the back, and they teach you a little bit about Atlantis. Each card does something a little different about Atlantis. So that's really cool. So you got sound and music. So it says, in Golden Atlantis, the people loved harmonious music that kept their frequencies high, provided inspiration, and opened up creativity. They built sound chambers of perfect geometric proportions for healing and to balance the chakras. Appropriate music was played in the teaching temples so that children's minds would be receptive to absorbing and assimilating information. In the halcyon times, there was no rock or heavy metal, as no one needed to express disharmony or discord. Instead, they were attuned to the infinite. Harmony. This is the card of harmony. Your guidance is to make sure that everything in your life is in balance and in accord. Learn or teach in a relaxed way. It is also a reminder that beautiful music and chanting can change your mood and lift your spirits. Keep everything in harmony. Okay, so you are being asked to find harmony within yourself. You're being asked to find this harmony and to connect with sound and music. And so, you know, music can really connect us and can really raise our vibration. It can help us have emotional releasing. And so releasing, like that first card. And but we need to be mindful. Have you ever listened to the lyrics of some of the music you've listened to? Are they good lyrics? Like, are they uplifting? Because that is something I think about. Like, I listened to this one song by Lady Gaga, and one of the lines is like, she says something about I'm a loser or whatever, and I always say I'm a winner, always, because why would I want to reiterate to myself that I'm a loser? So you think about that when you listen to the music. And so this is talking about harmony. And so maybe you're meant to learn how to do sound healing. So I do sound healing. I do Reiki infused sound healing sessions. And so if you feel like you need a session, feel free to reach out to me so you can experience what that's like. Maybe you need to learn some sound healing, and watch my channel, because I'm going to be making some, if you look at my channel, I have sound healings. I have a playlist that has all my sound healings on there, and so you can kind of get an example of some sound healing. So let's do some sound healing to help you connect with your true authentic self and connect with your soul self. There's just a little sample, and hopefully that helps you. And so, to find some sound healing, make sure that you're listening to things that are going to uplift you and really raise your vibration, okay? Okay. So then the Keeper of the Light that I pulled for you, this is the Keeper of Light that you can call in. And so this is Kathumi. And he's the Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. Okay. So you are wise. You already know what you need to let go of. You already know what it is. Remember I said maybe the cards will help us figure out what we need to let go of. Well, here you go. Like, Kathumi says you already know what it is. You already know what you're supposed to be letting go of. Maybe there's some music that you listen to that maybe isn't really serving your highest good, and maybe you should let go of listening to that music. Really letting go of anything that is holding you down or holding you back. But you have the answer. It's already inside you. You already know. And if you connect with this green dragon, he can really help you with that. Okay, he can really help you with that. And you see he has this key here. You could take that key and you can unlock the answers yourself. Okay, you have the power within you to unlock the answers yourself. Okay, so group 3, you are really being called to make sure you're listening to music that is truly uplifting you, and to know that you have the wisdom and the answers within yourself. And you can call in the green dragon. The green dragon is going to be there for you and is going to be able to help you with this process. Getting connected with nature is going to help you with this process. The beast spirit, maybe the beast spirit wants to sting you with a new idea, not in a bad way, but in a good way, and wants to bring you honey, wants to bring you some sweetness into your life. But you can only do that by letting go of the things that are holding you back and that aren't serving your highest good. So surrender to letting go. Surrender to letting go. Surrender to working on those shadow selves. If you at all feel drawn to doing a healing session with me, a Reiki sound healing session with me, I am able to release past lives and release attachments and all kinds of stuff I do in my sessions. And so maybe you need a tune-up right now, and that's okay. I know I get tune-ups once in a while as well. And if you are already a healer, to work on yourself, make sure you take some time to do your own tune-up, okay? All right, group 3. Well, you have a wonderful week. Be on the lookout for my upcoming videos, my zodiac video about what energies your zodiac sign is working with during Capricorn, my sound healing video, the next sound healing video that I'm going to make, and my general reading for the 1221 portal. Okay, well, I thank you all for being here. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you, and you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.